I was thinking when I was, another therapy session here, I was thinking when I was, and it's actually pertaining to when the Springfield police officer told me that he was a homosexual and asked me if I hated him. And he did that twice. And I told you how in the other video how I felt trapped, and of course I was trapped. I was in the back of the squad car handcuffed, but I told you how that brought about memories and feelings of being molested, And in that situation, you are being molested. Your freedom is being molested. On top of having words said to you like that, it has a tendency to trigger those kind of memories. Oh, speak of the devil, you hear him? How apropos, huh? But why I wanted to get into that and finish that up is I remembered something else. I lived in northern Minnesota for a while, and while I lived up there, my dad was beating the living fuck out of me so much I couldn't take it anymore. And I talked to a social worker, and the social worker came out to the house, and he was, he was driving a little VW Bug, I remember. I think orange or red, something like that. And had one of them little, derby hats that he wore. And God, he has a striking resemblance to the psychiatrist that the defense attorney had me speak with here in Eugene when I was assaulted by the Eugene police. Yeah, I've been assaulted twice now. And he had an uncanny resemblance to him. But I do recall that when we were sitting at the kitchen table, that guy, if my memory serves me correctly, there was a conversation, and I think he said that he was a homosexual, and he asked my dad if my dad hated him because he was a homosexual. I'm almost positive that took place, because I think I talked about it. I told somebody about it. We were talking about something, and I shared that experience with him. I'm pretty, it just strikes me as odd that this psychiatrist that I meet here, I don't know what his name was, Truan or something, had a striking resemblance to that guy. And of course the comments made in Springfield by that police officer, telling me that he was a homosexual and asking me if I hated him. I'm like, what the fuck? Talk about the Twilight Zone. So, I remember that. It seems to me that's an accurate memory. Now, wouldn't it be weird if they were, if both of those guys were one and the same? Now that would be even. Now, okay, now we're fucking. Where's Rod Sterling? He's creeping out of the fucking woodwork here somewhere. That would even be just way fucking creepy. Okay. So anyway, I don't know if that's true or not, but who the fuck knows? You have no idea what goes on in those Freemason rooms, and I don't know, that whole homosexual agenda thing. And I believe that, just like I've said all along, that for the vast majority, there's a root cause for their behavior, and that they're acting out as a result of some form of an abuse. Of, whether it be molestation or physical abuse or something very traumatic happened to them. And probably over a prolonged period of time to cause them to be able, or I don't know, could be one incident could do it. I don't know, I don't know. But I do believe that there's a root cause, and I don't believe that root cause is that you're just born that way. and that all of humanity is falls into that category. That's fucking bullshit, and I don't believe it. I never have believed it. I don't have any desire to be with men. I like women, okay? Always have. I don't like it when homosexual men hit on me. It's a great way to get your fucking face broke. So, I don't care about going to jail for it either. I'll go to jail for fucking breaking their face. No big deal. Not a problem. So, keep that in mind should you send somebody my way to hit on me like that. Because, you know, law enforcement does fucking weird, fucked up shit like that just to fuck with you because they can. They got the can-do law, you know. They do shit to you because they can. And after being beat up twice by them, come on, fuck. I didn't do shit to them, okay? Nothing. I didn't attack them. I didn't do a fucking thing to them. Nothing. So, you know what? My experience isn't paranoia. I mean, I don't know about those two circumstances I just gave you, whether there's a correlation there, but it sure trips the fucking wheel in my mind. Okay? Coincidence doesn't necessarily mean correlation. I get that. I'm not delusionally paranoid. Oh, there was another thing I'll tell you another reason. That's another reason why I wanted to bring this up, because the psychologist asked me when I told him about the incident, he said, well, did you see his mouth move? All right, so the insinuation is that I was having some form of a delusion, okay? And of course the officer never would say that. Okay, so, you know, you see how it can make you feel like you're fucking losing your mind when you're not. Okay, just the insinuations that they fucking run at you to cover their own ass for attacking you and beating the living fuck out of you. It's like, now this is 3.5 years later since my incident, and you know what? Lo and behold, how many incidents of murder, just fucking insane assault on people, just fucking ruthless, sadistic, perverse, okay? Do we see people being fucking beat to death? Men, old women, women, children, fuck, it don't matter to them. It doesn't matter what color you are. There's a bigger predominant, a larger occurrence among blacks. I mean, yeah. There's no doubt about that. You can't say it's not. But I can tell you what, it's not exclusive to blacks. I've got 2 under my belt. I got more than that, okay? I've had fucking run-ins with the fucking police my whole life, even when I'm doing nothing. So, it doesn't matter. You don't have to fucking do anything for it to happen to you. And people are beginning to wake up and realize that when you see the video footage of a motherfucker going to reach for his wallet, or has his wallet in his hand as he steps out of the vehicle and fucking 4 rounds go into him. Or they empty the magazine on the motherfucker, okay? And he's got nothing in his hands. Or he's got a phone or whatever, okay? They're fucking psychos, man. They're fucking paranoid, delusional fucks. But you know what? There were not all of these videos back then. And you know what? The initial video of my contact with that police officer in Eugene, lo and behold, they don't have that one, okay? They don't have that. Why? Because it would prove that I was fucking nice to the guy. What can I help you with, officer? I was nice to the motherfucker and I get beat the fuck out of, okay? You know, fuck this country, okay? But back to the whole homosexual agenda. Look, I'm telling you, this is not right what's happening in this country. And you know, and I believe in God, whatever God is, you know. And when I'm really scared, I always pray in Jesus' name when I'm really, really scared. And when I'm pissed off, I take the reins myself. Fuck it. You know? I don't always do so good during those moments, you know? But sometimes, you know, being that I've had such fucked experiences in this life, I don't like that feeling of being paralyzed. And now I'm a pretty formidable force if you fuck with me. Especially after my military training and all that other bullshit. Plus all the fucking fights I've been in my whole life. I'm not somebody you want to fuck with. It's not a good idea. And I'm not afraid to do it anymore. I don't give a fuck. I'm 51 years old. I ain't looking to fucking relive my life. I don't give a fuck about it. It's over with. But I do love life. And oh yeah, and I'm not depressed either. I'm fucking pissed off about how shitty this fucking country is. And if you're not, then I don't know. What are you doing? Are you just fucking stare out the window and close your eyes and plug your ears? You're fucking dead to the world? Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe everybody around here is just fucking dead and I'm the only one alive. I don't think that's true though. And you know, any attorney can take anything I say and fucking twist it and contort it and fucking turn it into some other fucking mishmash fucked up thing that they want to fucking say, okay? It's another reason I do these videos, okay? So, anyway, I just wanted to point those things out because I almost forgot about it. And I'm always kind of in a little bit of a hurry when I do these videos because I only get 14 minutes to do these. and I'm limited to the amount of space I have on my phone. So that's one of the reasons I'm a little my thoughts are a little sporadic at times and I forget things because I'm trying to pack it all into that time period. I don't have this long casual Noam Chomsky, you know. Okay, you know, I don't have all that time. All right. Anyway. All right, thank you. I'm putting this out there. Fuck it.